think this is going to be my favourite story of the day. They became an online sensation after crashing Angie's live cross from Windsor earlier this week.
These guys locals,
Is that Beatrice and Eugenie?
you can see they're good friends, the constabulary, coming to say hello. This is fantastic. Yeah, so look, the buzz has still been incredible, and I have to say, being that close to such an historic event yesterday was one of the most extraordinary experiences.
She's got the news, she's got the dress, she's got the style. This is Australia. Good morning from Britain. We are ready, we're live.
We loved them so much. We managed to track them down, and they're still partying all the way from Birmingham in the UK. Please welcome Gabby and Hannah to Studio 10. You two are like Eddie and Patsy. You two are like Eddie and Patsy for a new generation. How were the hangovers after the royal wedding?
Easy when you've had such a good time.
We sent you the photos.
We sent you the photos, went with the reply. You were there with us, Angela. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't mean to correct you, Sarah, but you actually have to stop drinking to get a hangover.
This is very true. Very true.
But girls, just explain to us, because I know what I was doing there in the middle of the night, my job, crossing to Studio 10. What exactly were you two doing lurking around Windsor Castle?
Looking fantastic.
Exactly.
well, basically, the tale is, Prince Harry stopped returning my phone calls. And it's like, I know we're not together anymore. And I know that we're both over it, and I know he's been very busy, but sometimes, you know what, Angela, a girl needs closure. So, what we decided to do was, like any other girl group in the world, we got everyone together, we drank in my garden all day, as maybe you've seen from the sunburn and the incredible clothes that we had on at the time. And we just thought, do you know what, yeah? We're going to go knock on his grandmother's door, see if she can share some light on it. And obviously she happens to be the Queen, and obviously she happens to live in Windsor Castle, but that didn't stop us. We're girls and we need answers. So we started walking down into Windsor Castle, and we brought my portable speaker, and Donna Summer Hot Stuff was just blaring. Number one, because it's a tune, and number two, because that was mine and Prince Harry's song, He Loves the Spice. And then in the shimmering lights, we saw a vision. We saw a vision.
A fallen angel from the
fallen
sky.
angel from heaven, and she was there, and she took off her coat, and she revealed this big sequin dress, and her name was Angela, and that is how we came to you.
Oh, I've got to say,
And that's why we're wearing sequins tonight.
And that's why we're wearing sequins tonight.
Vegan sequins. Speaking of fallen angels, there was a moment, Hannah, when you became a bit of a fallen angel, when you were dancing kind of on a ledge and you suddenly lost your footing. I think we have vision of that actually happening. Talk us through it. Do you remember that, and are you okay?
So I was just practicing the new slut drop. It's when you realise your childhood crush has got married, but you're still a slut.
She went for it. She went for it. And did you notice, though, she was straight back up, no problems, bounce back. That's what a real girl does.
Didn't even forget in the morning.
Buff.
No injuries?
You're a real trooper.
Any bruises?
Absolutely fine.
Oh, that's
Nothing.
True Brit.
Not at all, like a true Brit. Carried on powering through.
Now, you're obviously in the thick of it during the royal wedding. What was the atmosphere like?
Incredible. Amazing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's one of those days when everyone's just coming together and drinking all day. It's just like huge excuse for a public holiday. Everyone around the world was going crazy that day. Like, we're not the only ones that embarrassed ourselves that night. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, where everyone was going for it. But everyone was just like, do you know what? Yeah, they're in love. Everyone's going to be out looking for hot stuff. Hey.
Do you reckon, though,
And we
that...
found it in the shape of you, Angela.
Oh, see, you say the nicest things, and I was so pleased that you took my last-minute advice not to take your tops off just before we went through. That was the bit.
Honestly, Angela, that was the best advice anyone's given. Like, you were just there. You're like, girls, we're not going to be able to do this. You take your tops off, and we're like, okay, tops back on, tops back on, tops back on. And we just did it with clothes on.
Yeah, which I
and we
thought...
thank you for that.
I thought it still worked.
Yeah, you kept it classy.
Kept it classy, exactly right. But now that Harry knows you're interested, do you give this marriage a chance? Do you give Meghan a chance now that, you know, Harry knows about you two?
I think as a
I'm
girl
sitting
group...
I'm sitting the healing period, Angela. I'm still in the hearing period. But you know what? Yeah.
We've danced it off.
We've danced it off because you know what? Yeah, girls who dance together stay together. So whatever. His loss, isn't it?
I love that. Now, I've got to say, the funniest thing I saw during the entire coverage of the royal wedding was the police just cruising slowly up to you as,
They just wanted to
as you were
compliment our
partying
dance
hard.
moves, and that's just where we were going later.
I just have to know,
No,
what did the constabulary say to you? What was their first question?
they just complimented us on our great dancing, obviously.
And they said, would you swipe right on Tinder?
Exactly, and then they asked her for a number.
Girls, this...
Got the digits, didn't I? We're in business, name at the kebab shop.
Your
Remember
appearance...
the kebab shop downtown?
Your appearance
Harry's
has gone
history.
slightly
We're on to
viral.
PC Harry.
You've become an online sensation. What have your families, what's your mum and your dad had to say about your appearance on Aussie TV?
Obviously, you can imagine Mum's really proud and Grandad's writing a tell-all book. So we've all smashed it, really.
Yeah.
All of us.
Has there been a TV deal
What
in
we
the
do on
works?
bank holiday weekends here.
Has anyone offered you your own TV show?
Do you know what I mean?
You've got to be a shortlist for Big Brother,
Guys,
don't you?
Yeah.
You want us to come to Australia?
We're ready to come to Australia, guys. So do you know what I mean?
people
Like, we're already
want
here.
us.
We're ready. Do you know what? Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
to be fair, I think Angela, we could do maybe a three thing going on. Us
know-
three, maybe.
You're not wrong.
Fun.
You're not wrong. I think we
Fallen
could fit right in.
Angels.
We call it the
Fallen Angels?
Yeah.
absolutely.
We just have to teach you the dance move.
Yeah,
You
because
got it, though.
I was improvising
Yeah, we'll do
very
it for you.
badly on the night. I think I flossed.
I've dreamed so long of
Don't
this
you
moment.
dare put yourself down like that, Angela. You had it going on. You had it going on. That's what you brought us to you through your dance moves. You got it. You got it. You got it.
You're very kind.
You two are very, very funny. And Gabby, you actually do this for a living. You're a comedian.
Yeah, so I have a comedy show called Girlfriend from Hell, which I'm touring at the moment. And it's just basically like, you know, the show just like shines a light on like, you know, a celebrate belief that it's never too early to start stalking your boyfriend, hence the Windsor Castle experience. I think it offers life advice from like what to do when you lose your skirt in a nightclub to how to walk when you've taken like, you know, too much whatever. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the show really offers something for everyone. Like it's going to be fun.
Good life lesson.
Yeah.
Well, you two are a laugh a minute. A couple of English roses, I think people would agree.
Oh, bless you.
Gabby and Hannah, thank you so much for joining us. Do you reckon you can take us to the break with a bit of hot stuff? Can you sing for us?
No problem. Have to go.